So I woke up this morning and I was scrolling Twitter and I came across a wild video of a customer that went to a restaurant called Stix Ramen. Apparently they sat down. From everything that I can tell, I tried to find as much information as possible, and they paid for their food, which from my understanding was around $19, and they paid a $20 bill and then they left. And I don't know if it's the owner, the manager, but somebody who I don't believe is just a waiter decided to follow him out of the store and harass this man because he didn't leave a tip that he thought that should be left. So technically he left a tip that might have been $1, maybe it was just change, and he's telling him you've got to leave 18%. But 18% is only like $3 and something cents. So in all reality, he followed this man and got really crazy with him over $2 to $3. Which I understand. If I go somewhere and I'm going to sit down, I plan on tipping. As much as I don't like tipping culture, it's just the way that it is in America. Now, there's nothing that legally makes me tip, and if the service is bad, I'm not going to tip. But otherwise, I go into it with the mentality that I'm going to tip because I want to make sure people are making the money that they should, and I know that if I go to the restaurant, it's kind of expected of me, and I don't mind playing the game. I want them to be able to go home and pay their bills just the same as the rest of us do. And if I don't want to tip, I'll usually just take out, and I'm just not going to leave a tip, even though the apps tend to ask you, hey, do you want to leave some gratuity? It's like, bitch, no. I'm picking up my food. I ain't paying you no extra money for nothing. So I do approach it with the thought process of, if you don't plan on tipping, just get it to go. It's not like the restaurant environment is so amazing that you've got to be there. You can get your food and go to a park or go somewhere else and you can eat and enjoy nature and not have to worry about tipping. So in this situation, the guy didn't really tip, but I don't think that the way that it was reacted to is the right way to do things.
Hey, bro, what do you want, bro? What do you want? I paid for my food. I paid for my food. What are you talking? Why are you following me down the street? You need to get the back. You need to get back. Why are you following me? Why are you following me? What do you think? Why are you following me? What are you gonna do? Call 911. Call 911. If you need to settle something, you know who to call?
Yeah, they're over here. I know them.
I'm okay. Go tell them. You go tell them.
Then you wait here. I'll call them.
You go tell them. You go tell them. I paid for my food. I handed you $20. You can't charge me more than what the menu say.
No.
So what are you talking about, bro? I'm not legally required to give you a tip. Get the back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back, bro.
Huh?
I'm telling you to get back.
Yelling
I'm
at
not trying to
me?
fuck with you, bro. Bro, I'm not trying to fuck with you.
You piece of shit.
Bro, I'm trying to
Yelling at me?
I'm not trying to fuck with you,
You
bro.
shut your goddamn mouth, man.
Why are you following me down the street?
You piece of shit, little piece
Bro,
of shit, man.
I paid for my
I'll
food.
smack the shit out of
Bro,
you,
I paid for
punk
my
ass,
food.
man.
I paid for my food, bro.
Piece of shit.
I paid for my food.
How the f you didn't think
Bro,
you make money?
I paid for my food. I
How
paid for my
staff supposed to make fucking money, huh?
So raise your price,
Huh?
Bro, we can solve this chill, bro.
Punk ass,
we
man.
can solve this chill, bro.
right there, bro.
We can solve this chill, bro.
Police
I
right
paid
there.
for my
Come
food. We can
here.
solve this chill.
Come here.
We can solve this
Let's go
chill.
talk to them.
Why are you harassing me?
Punk ass.
Why are you harassing me?
Raise your goddamn
Bro,
voice at me.
why are you following me down the
I'll
street?
slap the shit out of you,
Why
man.
are you following me down the street, bro?
Punk ass.
Why are you following me down the street?
When I get slapped up?
Why are you following me down the street? Why are you following me down the street?
Bro, why you
Bro,
following
chill out.
this?
Fucking make
Chill
money,
out.
huh?
Chill out.
Why you following this man?
Chill out, bro. You need to calm down, bro.
You fucking raise your goddamn voice at me, huh?
Bro, you need to get back. You trying to back me into a corner. You trying to back me into a corner, bro.
What is wrong with you, bro?
What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you
Did
doing?
nothing wrong.
What are you doing, bro? Bro, what are you on?
What is it?
Bro, what are you doing?
Got him back slap the shit out of
Bro,
me.
what are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
Yo, go back up, bro.
Hey, take my bag. Take my bag.
Yo, bro, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Take my bag. Take this. Hey, get back. Get back. No, get the f back.
Whoa!
You need to get back,
Bro, back up.
You need to get back, bro.
Put your hand on me.
Bro, he didn't do nothing, bro.
You need to get back.
Chill.
Chill out. Yeah, but that's
You need to get back, bro.
Chill out,
You need to get back.
Chill.
Chill out. Yeah, but that's
You need to get back, bro.
Chill out,
Okay?
You need to get back.
He didn't do nothing wrong. What you doing?
No, get back, bro.
Do something. We about to
Get back. Get back, bro.
You don't have to see black, bro.
No, hold the
Put that
bag.
race card on me, man. Look, bro, color my skin, all right?
Bro. Don't yell.
You put that shit on me,
I'm
huh?
just getting my water, bro. I ain't touching you. Hold on, your bag is loose, bro. I ain't trying to do nothing to you. I paid for my food, and now you mad because I won't tip you, and you follow me down
How
the
am I
street?
supposed to make money?
Okay, so raise your prices,
They don't
dude. That's
get
not
money
my
like
problem.
that, you
I know
They
you
just
mad.
don't
I
work
know.
like
So
that.
don't serve me then. So don't serve me food then. Don't serve me food then.
Shut the f up, man.
Hey, Plonka. Hey, don't get in. Don't get in there, bro.
Don't.
Hey, Plonka, don't get in it, bro. Don't get in it. Plonka, don't get in it. Plonka, don't get in it, bro. Plonka, don't get in it. Don't get in it, bro. Nah, don't antagonize him, bro.
No, right here.
No, come here.
No, right here.
Your ass is wild, bro.
Chill, bro. What you talking about? What are you doing?
Make all my drop your way.
You acting buck crazy over here.
Hey,
Bro.
yo,
You acting crazy.
Check it out. Hey, check it out.
Your ass acting nuts.
Check it out.
I pay for my food. Bro, you about to blow up on social media, bro. We gonna put your spot on the map, fam. We put you on the map, bro. We'll blow you up, bro. On social media, you'll have all sorts of numbers. We got you all sorts of numbers, bro. This tweaking, I pay for my food. He mad I didn't tip, and he followed me down the street. What a dumbass.
Hey,
You acting buck wild, and now you gonna with anybody? Your ass is tweaking.
So that was a wild 4+ minutes. I don't feel like it needed to go that way. And honestly, if I was followed out of a restaurant, I'm going to be honest with you, I probably would have been a little bit more mad than this man was. So shout out to him for trying to keep it calm. But I also think him knowing that he's recording it, he's trying to put on a certain character because he knows that if I post this and I'm acting crazy, people are going to try to blame it on me. But otherwise, I'll probably get the internet on my side. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's most likely what he thought. Now, I don't think that he's right for sitting down and not tipping, although technically it's within his right to do so. There is no law, as far as I know, in any of the states that says that you have to tip. There's nothing that makes you tip. It's mostly something that you do just to be nice. And if you had good service and you feel like you want to tip, you can tip. Now, I know some people look at it morally like, don't go out if you don't tip. And I completely understand that because, again, they're not getting paid a lot of money. I don't like tipping culture. I don't like the way things are set up, but it's not the people there's fault who are serving and who are, taking these jobs because they need to make money. So I'm not going to blame them and I'm not going to try to hold back money from them. If I'm going to go there and utilize their services, I'm going to tip them some. And I'm not even somebody who really does much when I go out to a restaurant. Like, they might bring me a water, they bring me the food. A lot of restaurants nowadays, they have those little like computer things you can play games on, and I can order right from there. So I don't even need the server there to order. They literally just bring me a plate, bring me a glass, and I rarely ever need a refill, and so I never see them again. And then I tip them a bunch of money just for that, when I could have went and picked it up from the kitchen myself. But I understand how it works, and so I play the game because, again, it's not their fault. That's how it works. They're trying to make money, no different than the rest of us. So I don't mind tipping. But in this situation, you see what happens when somebody doesn't tip and he gets followed. And I don't agree with that. As much as I think that the man should have tipped if he sat down, I don't agree with handling it this way, right? Like, there's certain things that I may not agree with, you may not agree with, but it doesn't mean that we accept every response to that same situation, right? Like, there's some times where you're going a little bit overboard, especially when 18%, which is what the guy said in the video, is what, like $3.24 or something on $19. So if he gave you a 20, that means that there's what, $2 and change left that you think he should have gave you. And so you're going to follow him over that? I feel like he was probably having a bad day, has probably seen other people not pay a tip, and this was just his breaking point, and that was why he followed him out there. But just so everybody's aware, they do have the option to add automatic gratuity. Now, I don't know if this is the same in every single state, but where I live in New York State, restaurants can automatically add gratuity to a bill, provided they clearly disclose this to customers before the order is placed. This disclosure should be conspicuous, meaning it's easily noticeable and understandable, such as on a menu, sandwich board, or other prominent place. So as long as it's allowed in whatever state this took place in, I feel like they should just add automatic gratuity if they find that there's problems with people not doing that. Now, I don't like automatic gratuity because to me, that tells me that the waitress doesn't have to give me good service. Now, in most situations, they still will. But every once in a while, somebody might just do the bare minimum to get by because they know that they're going to get 20% because it's built into the bill and there's nothing you could do about that. So I'm not really a big fan of it, but I also can understand it from the sense of, hey, people aren't leaving tips. It's putting us in a bad spot. Our workers don't want to stay here because they're not making enough money. So we have to do this to continue the restaurant. So I do understand it from that perspective. And apparently the owner of this restaurant did come forward with an apology, but it doesn't seem like it was all that well received. From the article that I found, the headline reads, "Shut it down, Table to Stix owner apologizes for tipping dispute amid calls for accountability." And when you go to the article, it doesn't seem like everybody that was there protesting is really happy with just an apology. It says about 50 community members held a protest outside Table to Stix Ramen Saturday after the restaurant's owner followed and threatened a black patron who declined to leave an additional tip on his meal on April 19th. A video of the dispute went viral shortly after. The protesters alleged the incident was racially motivated and demanded accountability from Table to Stix owner Kenny Cho. While many called on Cho to publicly apologize for the incident, others wanted more. "I'm not really here for no apology," said Carolyn Ruff, who organized the protest. "I'm here to shut this restaurant down." The video, which has garnered over 1.2 million views on X, shows Cho shouting expletives and threatening language at the patron. Ruff called Cho's actions racist, humiliating, and inhumane. Community members also expressed dissatisfaction with Cho's approach to reconciliation so far. While Cho apologized on CBS News Chicago on Thursday, many protesters wished he had spoken directly to Evanston's black residents. On Saturday, Cho apologized again, weathering vocal criticism from the protesters. "It was a deeply regrettable moment where I, Kenny Cho, lost my composure," Cho said. "I stepped far beyond the bounds of respect and decency." And I think it's commendable that he apologized. I think it's kind of crazy that they're like, "We don't want an apology. We want to shut this place down." That, to me, is an overreaction. No different than him following that guy for a couple extra dollars was an overreaction. It's really not that serious. And me, as well, as a black person, is going to say that after I watched that video, I did not feel like he's targeting the man because he's black. At one point in the video, he even said, "Look at my skin tone," basically meaning I'm Asian. I deal with racist shit too. I'm not being racist to you. This is just me being upset because I feel like you're not tipping and you came in and you utilized our services, and that's how we end up paying our waiters and waitresses. And so again, it's not a good reaction. It was an overreaction and the apology was necessary, but like turning it into this racial thing and going all above and beyond with like this is what's not necessary. This is what's wild. Like he didn't go out there and start calling him the N-word. He didn't say anything about you black people. He didn't mention his color one time. He called him a bunch of different names because he was saying that you didn't leave money and he was mad about that. And again, overreaction. But this to me is also an overreaction. This is not a racial thing. This is not something where he needs to apologize to the entire black community. This is not a we need to shut down his restaurant type thing. Like this is not any of that. To me, that is way over the top. We are downplaying when shit actually happens. It's like the boy who cried wolf. When someone is actually being racist, people are gonna not care anymore because we're trying to tag everything as racial. And that's just not what it is. Okay. And you're also creating a more visible eye on the fact that we're different. Well, we're black people. This was an Asian man or a white man or this or that, and nothing racial occurred, but yet we're going to create that and just make it seem as if two people from different races argue, it's automatically because of the race. And I just think that that is extremely stupid. It's not getting us anywhere, and we're taking steps backwards. Let me know what you guys think down below. I appreciate you guys. I will catch you in the next one, homies.